Does anybody else feel like August is basically like a second New Year?
Kind of does. Everybody's getting done with their vacations, and of course, school starting up. You got football starting up, and you just everybody's trying to get back on their normal schedule. You know.
Yeah, summer has a way of throwing everything off. And even if you don't have kids at home, because we don't have kids at home now, and you still feel it.
Yeah. So today we're talking about the fall reset, right? And getting back into the swing of things, getting back into schedules, and what we're looking at as far as maybe a few things we need to get back on track around.
Right, because apparently January doesn't have the monopoly on starting over.
Welcome to the drive.
We're Dan and Sylvia, and we believe that life's decisions deserve better conversations.
So pull up a chair and welcome to the drive.
Okay, Dan, I have a confession.
Oh yeah?
I feel like we probably need to get our life back together.
Really? Why is that, Sylvia? I thought our life was pretty well complete.
I mean, we have enjoyed a fabulous summer. Like June and July, we were all about summer, and now we're back to August, and I feel like we need a reset.
Absolutely. I mean, with August comes back to school, which means traffic changes. On top of the fact that construction zones on the highways have gotten worse, traffic congestion's at an all-time high. It's just, and of course, the reason for all of that is people having to leave early, right? Because the kids go back to school.
I know for you, it makes a big difference between leaving at like 6:30 during school or leaving at 7 or a few minutes after when school's out.
Absolutely, it does. Because
do people forget how to drive over summer break? What happens?
No, those people still don't know how to drive year round, whether it's summer or school season. What it is those people in the summer, they stay at home later because they don't have to, their work time hasn't changed. But what has changed is the routine because the kiddos have to be at school now at 7:30. So instead of being at work at 8:30 or 8 o'clock, now they got to get up, get the kids to school by 7:30, and so they're like, well, I'm not going back home for a quick 20 minutes, so they just head on into work. Creates more traffic. The great public school system today. Right, Sylvia?
Right. I know you were struggling because school just started back.
Well,
but
wait a minute. I'm always struggling, right?
Maybe.
I think all 10 of our viewers can attest to that.
All 10. Maybe we have 11 now. If you're number 11, tell us.
Please. Especially if you work with me. I just drop a comment and say, yes, Dan, you're always struggling.
Are you on the struggle bus?
Yes, on the struggle bus.
Okay. Well, so we were so looking forward to summer. And we have had a fabulous summer. But for you, what's the first thing that gets completely thrown out of whack?
When the August reset comes into play?
No. Like June hits and you're like, I'm going to do great. I'm going to stay consistent or whatever. And then what goes out the door when summer hits?
Oh, everything. The entire schedule gets pushed aside. The first thing you do is you go to bed and you sleep later. You stay up later, you sleep longer. So all your health and fitness stuff gets pushed back. And it's just, who hasn't, right? You sleep in, the alarm set for 4:30 to get up to make it to work by 7, and now you're rolling out of bed at 5:30.
Right. Sleep definitely has changed. And I know this past 2 weeks has been struggle for us to get out of bed. But Also, I feel like we did pretty consistent all summer about our morning walks and all of that. But these past 2 weeks, wow.
They've been a little rough. Part of it is like everybody else, the vacation's in. We took a vacation here not too long ago. We were out of town for about a week, and so we just kind of let all that go. So now we've come back. We're having to reset that routine, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think eating changes. We tried to meal prep, but didn't really do that successful through the summer.
No,
And so that
we didn't.
that then reflects on spending because you're buying more lunches out, all of that.
No, I was eating more sandwiches and potato chips. I wasn't eating out more.
No.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
I make your lunches or don't make your lunches. I don't make sandwiches for you.
Sandwiches. Sylvia, you got to tell me, what did back to school look like when you were a kid?
So when I was a kid, I don't think it was a big ordeal. Like I don't really remember going back to school clothes shopping. I've always loved getting new school supplies. So, but back then, like you just ordered them from the school and you showed up to school and I don't know, you paid your $20 or whatever it was and you went to the first day of school and your new school supplies were there.
Oh, mine was a little different. I remember going into the big box store. I'm not going to say the name. We all know what it was, and they had your school supply list right there with your school and what you needed. And then, of course, in the mail sometimes, or my mom would go and get the school supply list. And that's when we would do that. And unlike you, I do remember school clothes shopping. Yeah, that was when you got new blue jeans. You got 2 new pairs of blue jeans every year. So, yeah, still shapes my life today.
We haven't gone to get you new blue jeans.
Well, but we have gotten pants, right?
Yes, we have.
So, like a pair of new pants, just about 2 pairs of pants every year, right?
So, okay, but besides your new blue jeans that you got every year, what was one thing you had to have to start school?
I had to have a folder. We used to call them trapper keepers.
Oh, you had a trapper keeper with the Velcro and everything?
Oh, yeah, it had the little flap on it. And
Which
all
was
the
your
cool
favorite
colors.
one?
The race car design.
Dan the Car Man, all the way back at like 7 years old.
Yep.
You were destined.
I was. And then you got the cool folders that had the 3-ring punch that went into the trapper keeper. Yeah.
I need a picture of you to like superimpose on this back to school picture.
New backpack every year because the one from the year before was all worn out.
How about a lunchbox because the mold was in there from the last day of school?
I know somewhere my mom still has the metal Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox. Somewhere she's got it.
You had a
And
Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox?
I did, and the thermos that went in it, and I even had a Batman one, and then later on I had the plastic He-Man one. I did. I don't know why it's funny.
I just, you're so nostalgic about your childhood memories.
You asked.
I'm just saying. But, so, I mean, obviously, I don't know if there's metal lunchboxes anymore. What do you think kids today have to deal with that we never had to deal with?
Well, I think a lot of kids have to deal with understanding where they got to go to class. And, fashion is ever changing. As you well know, I am not a fashionista, so I would imagine there are a lot of kids who aren't that way. And then not having their cell phone or iPad with them or even a video game system. But then knowing where to go. And I think sometimes parents forget about a lunchbox, so they got to have a brown paper sack or they got to go eat the cafeteria food. That's what I think.
Yeah. I think kids today have a lot more social pressure of looking apart, being apart, all of that that didn't exist back when we were kids. I'm sure it existed to some extent, but not as bad as it was. And I think for my kids, it existed, but not probably as bad as it is now because of social media and everybody knows everything.
Do you think social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok all play a big part in that?
Oh, I'm sure it does. I think that's why Texas like outlawed cell phones in schools to try and help with that. I mean, bullying is a serious thing. It's always been.
Yes.
It's always existed. Before our time, bullying existed in school, but I think it's just gotten so much worse with the whole cyberbullying and all that.
One thing I'm going to shift a little bit here on you. I hope you don't mind. One thing I remember was football season started. Do you remember? Well, yes, you remember football season. But that was always something to look forward to, going to the homecoming game, going to the first Friday Night Lights. What do you think kids, do you think kids still look forward to that?
I would think so. I feel like I see enough about high school sports and everything on Facebook and everything that the kids around us do. But speaking of that, that first Friday in September, our high school is 50 years old this year, and so we're going to their homecoming game.
Wow.
That means we are going to their homecoming game. We're doing the stands. So, what kind of guy were you back in high school?
Well, according to all the people in the know, I was a nerd. But in reality, I was really cool dude. So I didn't get into the crowd as it was. Did you?
I mean, I hung out with like the drill team girls, so don't be hating.
I'm not hating at all. Sorry. But tell me your fondest memory of being in the drill team.
Oh, my fondest memory. Can I name drop on?
Well, why not?
Okay, so my fondest memory would be that we performed halftime with the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders at a Dallas Cowboy playoff game, which I know you're a big fan.
They're going to do good this year, I swear. Dak has figured it out.
This is their year. I'm positive.
Dak, if you're watching the drive, I have faith in you, and you finally figured it out.
They won.
Yeah. It's preseason.
A win is a win.
If they count it. All right, so on with the dancing with cheerleaders.
Yes, so we performed, all of the Garland high school drill teams performed with the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders at a playoff game. And I just remember they had us in a locker room that was not the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, but would be equivalent if someone brought their cheerleaders along to a game. And we walked out by the opposing team's like football team. Like they were standing next to us. And here were all us tiny little size 0, size 2 girls next to these massive men. It was, I swear, I felt like I was by the Hulk. He just wasn't green. And there was like, I don't know, 40 or 50 of them. It was so intimidating because they were standing there in the tunnel about to like run out and everything. And it was a little scary.
Did they say anything, offer any words of encouragement, talk any trash?
I don't even think they said anything. There was so much noise, but at the same time it felt very quiet. At the same time, like you just all the noise all around. And so they probably could have been saying anything to us and we didn't hear them.
Did you get anything, like any souvenirs, or did you like take a star off the field or something? Like, you know, on the walls they got the white stars that you made.
I personally did not do anything like that. I do have a patch for my letter jacket that I never actually put on there, but
Are you going to show the drive fandom your patch?
I'll see if I can find it and We can put it on here, and then you can see that it is official. I was performing in a Dallas Cowboy game.
It's great.
Okay, so
Fun.
it's great to like be all nostalgic and talk about growing up and everything. But here's the funny thing. We don't have kids at home that are going back to school and everything, but I feel like we need a reset.
We need a reset. We the fall reset.
I will speak for you too. On behalf of both of us on the drive, we need a reset.
In what way? Like our diet or exercise, sleep routines?
Absolutely.
So I guess that would make sense, right? Because during the summertime we would we'd sleep in a little longer, we wouldn't eat as healthy, and we'd skip some exercise.
Well, and it was easy to like grab food on the go or whatever, and so we've got to.
I had sandwich. I did not grab food on the go. Just saying that.
No, you would always eat at the W place.
I every once in a while would eat there. It was mainly a sandwich. But we're going to come back here. If you could reset one part of your life going into the fall, Sylvia, what would it be?
If I could reset one part of my life, going into fall, I just need a schedule reset. I feel like my schedule is all over the place between real estate, the podcast, Dan the Carman, planning a wedding, running a house, writing a book that's about to be published. Like,
You wrote a book?
even though I wrote a book.
Well, the drive people don't.
We'll talk about it sometime. Our fandom.
Y'all need to drop her a line and ask her about her book.
But I just feel like our schedule, for me, my schedule, I need to get to bed on time. I need to get up. I need to immediately go for the walk. I just can't be skipping all the stuff.
All right, well, that's a lot. That's a lot. So tell me one thing that you really feel we need to change directionally in our schedule.
Getting to bed on time. Because that results in getting up on time.
Okay.
But okay, so you picked on me long enough. What is one thing that you need to reset?
So I've been doing this long enough to understand that whatever you're resetting, I'm resetting too. So obviously I'm going to start getting to bed earlier. And I don't know this bit about crazy dreams that she speaks of, but obviously we'll figure a way to end that. But be more dedicated to my health and fitness goals this year. But get up, make certain I do the walking routine that we need to do.
I love it.
I know you do. You love me.
I do love you.
No.
I can't with you.
That's the
So we're talking about August, which back to school and all that, but then it automatically brings me to my favorite season.
Fall?
Fall.
Why is this your favorite season?
I just love fall. The fall smells, pumpkin spice, everything.
NFL is back. College football is back. Oh, the NHL is back.
Sorry, I
Hockey.
just blinked out for a second. I think I heard like blah, 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 blah.
She's a huge Charlie Brown fan. I said, for those in the back, the NFL, college football, the NHL, so hockey.
I can't with you.
But yet she does.
But let's talk about the fall that's not sports. The things like I love, like pulling out the crock pot and having soups and stuff like that.
In Texas, we have soups.
I mean, it seems unreal considering it got to 107 degrees today.
And next, she's going to start talking about having chili.
Yeah, we got to plan a chili cook-off.
At 107 degrees, and she's talking about a chili cook-off.
Okay, but You already talked about the sports, but what about like the state fair?
Oh, yeah. Big Tex. Who's a big fan of Big Tex? Are you a big fan of Big Tex?
Of course. And how about some state fair corny dogs?
How about a funnel cake?
You're making me hungry. But
You got
also,
cotton candy.
oh,
We could get lost on the fair, and there may be a whole episode on the fair.
okay, but how about cooler evenings, the fire pit? Aren't you looking forward to it?
Well, yes, I'm looking forward to 65-degree nights over 87-degree nights.
Oh, even a little cooler because it will come. I promise it will come. But
Another
then,
thing we're looking forward to is some rain.
yes,
We're looking forward to a little God's gift from above.
yes, but then there's also Halloween and all the trick or treaters that'll be in the neighborhood. Thanksgiving, pumpkin everything. You know this.
No, wait, pumpkin time?
Pumpkin time. So, what is the thing that officially tells you fall has arrived?
Sylvia. I'm not dumb.
No.
I mean, a week and a half ago, we were out of town. She's like, you know, in a week or so, when we get back, we need to start pulling all my fall decorations down. We've got as many fall decorations as we do Christmas decorations. And they're not going to stay up as long because, come November 1, you're going to yank them down and put up Christmas?
I don't know what our plan will be, but yes, I will admit the house has been officially decorated for fall, and it does smell like fall in here.
What did you text me yesterday the house looks like when you were putting up decorations?
Fall threw up everywhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, the temperature keeps up like it is, everything's going to look like fall outside. It'll all be brown up and dead.
Well, so I think that this is like channeling cooler temperatures. So I'm just doing it to help you and help all our viewers.
Whatever works. Let's all get in a circle together, hold hands and say, look up to the heavens and go, God, can you please make it rain?
Okay, with that, let's move on to rapid fire. Okay, this is going to be rapid fire fall edition.
Oh, where she knows all the questions and the answers, and I completely flat-footed on it. This ought to be good.
Pumpkin spice or absolutely not?
Hell no. No pumpkin spice. Pumpkin pie, yes. No pumpkin spice. Coffee.
You can't make pumpkin pie without pumpkin spice.
She was talking about pumpkin spice in your coffee. I'm talking about pumpkin pie, not pumpkin spice coffee.
Baby, they have pumpkin spice. They have pumpkin spice Cheerios, pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls, pumpkin spice everything.
Pumpkin?
Pumpkin, yeah.
Pumpkin.
Why are you picking on me?
I'm just asking a clarifying question.
Okay. Friday night football or football Sunday afternoon?
Oh, football Sunday afternoon. I know there's a lot of parents out there that are going to love Friday Night Lights. And there's nothing wrong with it, but Sunday. And now with the NFL, they kick off at 11. So
Okay.
she's going to enjoy Sunday until February 14th.
Is that my Valentine's present?
Yeah, the Super Bowl when the Cowboys are in it. And that's a 5:30 night.
You heard that first here on the drive. So please come back and tell him that he's either right or wrong.
I'm a homer. That's fine. Let's go.
Okay, chili. Beans or no beans?
No beans. It's a Texas thing.
Okay. Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You answer the question. Chili, beans or no beans?
Really no beans, but I'm not gonna throw a fit if there's beans in it.
Fair enough. We'll let that slide.
Okay. Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving. Food, Cowboys.
Okay. What's your favorite
Whoa,
Thanksgiving food?
whoa, you can't do that. What about you? Halloween or Thanksgiving?
Oh, Thanksgiving. I'm not into the scary stuff. I'm all fall girl, not ghosts and goblins. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Well, I do love some turkey and dressing and some homemade gravy over it with some mashed potatoes.
You want mashed potatoes on top of the gravy?
No, no, no. You have mashed potatoes, turkey, stuffing, and a little gravy on all of it.
Did you just say stuffing?
Yeah, stuffing.
Dressing.
Whatever.
We're from the South.
We are from the South.
It's dressing.
What about you? What about your favorite holiday?
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
dressing. My grandmother's recipe. Oh, so good.
We're going to have some of that this year?
I made it for you last year.
I know, it was great. Are we going to have it again this year?
Of course.
And she was a great cook for the turkey.
I didn't make turkey.
You made turkey. All right, to be continued. We're going to have a whole episode on her cooking.
We should do a cooking episode.
Well, absolutely we should. I will be the cameraman.
No.
She is going to be the one directing.
No. Put you in an apron in the kitchen?
Just an apron?
It is not that kind of show. I can't.
With you.
I can't with you. Okay. Pumpkin or pecan? Hi.
Pecan, then pumpkin. How about you?
I don't really love either pie, but I do have a pumpkin dessert I love to make. So
What is that?
it's like a pumpkin dump cake.
How can you leave us hanging like that? Tell us a little bit more. A pumpkin dump cake. For those out there, our 10 followers.
11. You said we had 11 now.
Our 11 followers. What is a pumpkin dump cake?
I don't know. I have the recipe somewhere.
What makes a cake dumped?
You're so pretty.
She keeps reaffirming her affection for me, but I just want to know what makes a cake dumped.
It's like pumpkin on the bottom, and then it's like cake mix on top, but there's a whole lot of butter and cinnamon and stuff. Okay?
You're going to have to get that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, fall decorating on September 1st or October?
Well, Sylvia, you know me, I don't really decorate, so whenever you say we have to decorate, and in this particular case, it was August 22nd.
Yeah.
So that was when we decorated.
There are no rules. There have been times I've done it very early August.
Okay, well, she answered the question.
Okay, if you could bring back one childhood fall tradition, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a childhood tradition. Family football game in the backyard. Yep.
Family football game.
Yep. Everybody was Troy Aikman in my house. Nobody was Michael Irvin. Because nobody could do what Michael Irvin did, but everybody had to be the quarterback.
So you had 4 quarterbacks?
Well, I don't know. We had a couple of people who played quarterback, but everybody wanted to be the quarterback.
Okay.
What about you?
Fall tradition. I think it's just the Thanksgiving be together with family.
Okay. Family togetherness and a full belly, huh? Okay. Fire next one.
All right, and before we go, we have got to do our 5-star call out of the week.
That's right. When we talked last week, we talked about finding one business who took care of us because kind words matter. We want to leave kind reviews to these people to help build small businesses in our community.
Absolutely, and you may have noticed we have a different scenery today. It is also 107 degrees outside, But this week's shout out,
Goes to Burton's Heating and Air.
absolutely.
And the man is, Jason deserves a 5-star review. Great human being, walks you through the entire process and tells you everything he needs to do to make certain, in our case, our air was running and kept us cooler.
Absolutely. So we are enjoying the air conditioning inside this evening versus sitting outside sweating in 107 degrees. But thank you to Jason for coming out on a Sunday
Yep.
to work on our AC unit. And if you need someone to work on your HVAC or get your unit serviced the fall and springtime, definitely reach out to him.
Absolutely. He'll take care of you and he'll stay in touch with you and follow up. In fact, he's got a really good referral
Maintenance
fall and-
program.
Yeah. Fall and spring maintenance program.
And he said that, he's going to come swing back by on like Wednesday or so and make sure everything is still going well. So it's not a fix it and forget it type person.
Correct. Hey, folks. Now we're going to try something new.
We want to do an episode where you, our viewers, get to ask the questions. And we have absolutely no idea what the other one is going to ask.
Whoa, that sounds dangerous.
Probably.
All right. So drop us a question in the comments about cars, houses, relationships, business, life. But please, keep all of it within reason.
Well, they can even ask a question about us.
Again, keep it within reason.
And if you're watching this right now and you're thinking, nobody else is going to comment, that's exactly why you need to go first.
Please. Will, I know you watch this podcast. I know you're not scared. Drop a question.
I'm scared now.
He wants to come on the podcast. He may be a guest.
That's another thing. We are taking guests. So if you are watching and you're like, I want to be a part of that craziness, let us know.
Also, you see our reels or clips, anything like that, comment, share, repost. All we ask is you tag us in the comments.
Absolutely. So before we close, I think that's really what this time of year is all about. You don't have to completely reinvent your life.
Not at all, Sylvia. Sometimes you just need to readjust everything that you're doing in it.
Or even just one thing. It doesn't have to be everything. And so maybe it's getting up a little earlier, eating dinner together, getting back to the gym, working out, getting organized. Just figure out what you want, and the rest of the year will look like that.
Oh, yeah, and enjoying a little football while you're at it. Huh?
Obviously.
Okay, so here's your challenge this week. Pick one thing that's gotten you off track this summer.
And reset it. Just one.
Oh, and while you're at it, tell us what you're resetting in the comments, and don't forget to leave us a question.
For our future episodes?
For our future episodes.
Yeah. And also, get out there. Go give someone your 5-star call out for the week.
Thanks for riding along.
We'll see you the next time on The Drive.